Good morning, I'm Steve from Quantamize, and you're watching the Quantamize Global AM Markets Preview, where it's all about uncomplicated investment, great data, and all the trades you'll ever need. And remember, everything's free. So let's get started.
Today is April 29th, 2019. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Found time to go see Avengers Endgame. Definitely worth seeing. I read a great article yesterday suggesting AMC is a leveraged way to play a pipeline of blockbuster movies from Disney, including Toy Story 4, Frozen 2, and Star Wars Episode 9 this year. Couldn't disagree more. If you want to play a rebound in box office sales, notably from blockbuster movies that will do well internationally, IMAX and CNK make much more sense. Those are two stocks I'm going to be tracking going into May. This is going to be a busy week for tech stocks. The SOX index is within 4% of its all-time high, with several big names set to report. This has been a sector we have been closely following, with the rotation into tech we have been talking about picking up speed the past few weeks. Demand trends and channel inventory will be the major focus for me as I review what companies report. That will tell us if there's still growth. More so than tech stocks, semiconductor valuations are linked to growth expectations. Now let me tell you about some really important stock news you need to be following this morning. Anadarko prefers the offer from Occidental Petroleum, valued at $38 billion, over the offer from Chevron, according to a report in the FT. According to the article, Anadarko management is preparing to endorse the offer from Occidental. This is going to get interesting real fast. Apple discussed buying Intel smartphone chip business, according to a report from the Wall Street Journal. Apple and Intel started conversations last summer and continued until Apple announced its settlement with Qualcomm. Intel has held discussions with other parties with a potential deal worth several $billion. I expect Intel sells the business as it no longer is a strategic focus for the company. Visa and MasterCard completed an agreement with EU regulators to resolve an investigation into credit card fees for non-European visitors in Europe. As part of the settlement, Visa and MasterCard will reduce fees charged with interregional fees on debit cards lowered to 0.2% from 0.3%, the same as credit cards. Online transactions will be charged 1.15% for debit cards and 1.5% for credit cards. And finally, Spotify reaches 100 million paid subscribers, close to the high end of expectations. 1Q revenue came in at 1.5 billion euros, a touch ahead of expectations for 1.47 billion euros. Spotify is a European consumer tech stock worth following with continued growth in its MAU base.
I hope you found this video helpful and useful. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave a comment below, shoot us a tweet, or send us an email. Tell us what you think about the Global AM Markets Preview and what else you'd like us to include. I'm Steve from Quantamize, and you were just watching the Global AM Markets Preview here at Quantamize.